everybody. Right, welcome to Devco Auctioneers. Today I'm going to give you 2 or 3 tips what to look for when you're trying to buy a second-hand truck. Now I understand that new trucks are expensive, and I also understand that some guys do not necessarily have the budget to buy the most expensive trucks. That is where we can help you. I want to show you a few pointers what to look for when you look for a truck. The first thing I would always look at when I look at a truck is the chassis. Why do I say that? The chassis normally tells the story of the truck. I will look for weld marks. I will look if the chassis is straight or if it's bent. If it is, I would have a second opinion or a second person look at that vehicle before I purchase it. Secondly, the other thing I would always look at is how the engine is mounted. Is the engine mounting still on there? Is everything still intact? Is it still in good condition? On the right hand side of the vehicle, on top of the chassis, you will see the VIN number. Always make sure the VIN number corresponds with the manufacturer's plate. The last very important tip I will give you is what I'm about to show you. Always open the doors. You'll listen and you can hear there's a slight noise in the door, and the door does not close flush. On this side particularly, when you open the door, you'll hear the same noise, and when you want to try and close the door, it's not closing well. What does this tell me? This tells me this vehicle was probably in a minor accident, not a major accident, along with some overspray, and that you should be a little bit cautious in buying it. It doesn't mean you shouldn't buy it, but I would just do my homework a little bit better on this one. Now, I've used a good example here that doesn't necessarily look like the greatest truck. For example, the interior is a little bit rough, but do not let that fool you. As you can listen that the door closes quite solidly. If you look closer to the truck, you'll see that the chassis is still in immaculate condition, and even though this vehicle has done some mileage and it's worked a lot, it has been fleet maintained. So do not let the small things put you off. There are a few things that you should always look at. I hope this video helps you. Do not ever hesitate to ask any questions, and don't be afraid to pull in experts before making a purchase. I hope this helped you. We'll see you at the auction.